What's up, Dave? You know, Byron Leftwich said when he signed with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, his goal was to become the starter. He's going to get his big audition coming up right here against his former team, the Jacksonville Jaguars. It's cowbell night, boys and girls. That's right. It's the most obnoxious, exciting thing you can get as a gift. So here we go. We're going to cowbell ourselves unconscious. It beats the rally monkey, I tell you what. It's going to be really interesting. I'm really looking forward to see not only McCown and Leftwich, but everyone wants to see the first pick, Josh Freeman, and if this team made the right decision. So we'll start getting our answers finally. We've got a lot of questions. Steven Stamkos has been lights out this year. Think about how bad he struggled through 50 games last year. Yeah, they're certainly out of it. They've been practicing all day. I think this is about the 8th of 9 practice sessions. And there's a constant among all the drivers when they come here. They love the scenic setup of this track. And of course, who wouldn't on a day like this? Chamber of Commerce Day right down here. And the guys in the locker room still love him. Just asking them earlier today, do you think Raheem has done enough to be back? And every one of those guys in the locker room likes him. They like his energy, his enthusiasm that he brings. A few early names thrown around as possible replacements. Former assistant coach Dan McCarney, who's currently the defensive lineman coach up at Florida. Also former Auburn head coach Tommy Tuberville. There's going to be a lot of names thrown around as speculation. We should hopefully know something by next week. Live at USF, Travis Bell, 10 Connects.
I'll guarantee you that they will have their team. This time of year when you get down, there's only 64 teams left. That's a special time.
And it's a time that Tom Jesse knows well. He's now led Tampa to a school record 5th straight NCAA tournament.
We know what to expect. Coach always tells us that we're the flag bearer of the conference now, so it's kind of a high thing to put on our shoulders that we kind of have to carry out through the conference.
We talk about tradition now, and each team wants to leave here as the best senior class, so now they've got that goal in front of them.
But this year has been most rewarding for Tom. He got married in July, then his wife Nikki joined his coaching staff.
We've got 2 head coaches built in any way you look at it, and when you've got that kind of help, it's tremendous. It's pretty neat to spend all day with your wife. A lot of people don't like that, but I've got no problem with it. Tom couldn't have dreamt up a better scenario, except now his wife Nikki can't even make the trip. She's expecting the couple's first child in 12 days. Hopefully she won't arrive early, and that will get us through everything that needs to be done in regards to the whole tournament. But it certainly is March Madness at our house. It won't change after March, I don't think, either. But a championship trophy sure would be a great birthday gift. In Tampa, Travis Bell, 10 Connects. Maybe too little, too late for the Lightning, but at least they're going down shooting, especially Steven Stamkos. Lightning 8 points behind 8th place Boston heading into Thursday, now just 6th. With Stamkos starting the scoring fest, 49 seconds into the game, Lightning were up 2-1 at the first intermission. Paul Shihura would join the fun. Boston defense getting a little sloppy back there, unassisted goal in the second. Tampa up 3-1 at this point, then leading 3-2. Stamkos just find him in that left circle, and he can't be stopped. 45th of the year, ties him for the league lead, and the Lightning win this one 5-3. David Price, first Rays starter to go into the 7th, and actually got some run support. B.J. Upton, second of 2 RBI on the day, as the Rays built a 3-1 lead. Slipped away, though, on Price's last pitch of the game. Former Ray Delman Young belts a 2-run homer. That would tie the game at 3. But this kid, Reed Brignac, having a strong spring, drives in the winning run here in the 7th. Rays add another, and they win this one 5-3 as well. Alex Rodriguez supposed to meet with investigators in Buffalo tomorrow about a Canadian doctor linked to steroids. Maybe could have used a little juice there. Didn't look good. 2 strikeouts on the day for A-Rod. But this kid is a star in waiting. Baltimore's Adam Jones, 4th home run of the spring. The Orioles shut out the Yankees 8-zip. Okay, Final Four is in Indianapolis, and that is the hometown for Butler University. Give them one more win, and the Bulldogs, they can play tour guide for the other 3 teams. That's because Butler knocked off #1 seed Syracuse. They're the 2nd top team to lose in the tournament. Bulldogs built a 10-point halftime lead behind Willie Veasley. Interesting layup there. Syracuse, though, they're #1 for a reason. Battled back. Quick 14-point turnaround thanks to Chris Joseph's dunking skills. However, the Bulldogs would take over off the miss. Veasley with the nice tip in. Butler wins this one 63-59. Lorenzo Romar not happy with
with his clipboard or his Washington Huskies defense. Wide open look coming up right here for Kevin Jones. Knocked down the three. That's the strength of the Mountaineers, so play to your strengths, of course. Then break the press. I love this. The ball does not touch the floor until Jones will finish at the hoop. So West Virginia keeps hope alive for the Big East, and that is Romar's happy face. Mountaineers win 69-56. Finally, a little spring football. Ryan Giddens looking forward to 2010. He should be the next standout defensive end for the Bulls, following Jason Pierre-Paul and George Selvey. He played sparingly in 3 games last year, then sat out with an injury. But in hindsight, sitting makes him that much better in what amounts to his freshman year on the field.
Competition is a lot higher. O-linemen a lot bigger, faster, smarter. Everything really is like, when I was in high school, I can always just run around and just do what I wanted to do because ain't no O-lineman was finna touch me. But in here, I can't do that. I gotta play with smart.
And of course, people in the Bay Area remember him at Armwood. That kid was good. Maybe the best recruit in USF's program history. So he's got a lot of big shoes to fill, though. 2 guys going first and second round in the NFL probably at his position.
But he's a big guy to fill those shoes, literally, right?
As long as he keeps it up here, he's going to be really good. He's got all the physical skills.
You know, I felt the same way. I always felt, you know, it's competition. Just come out here and do your best, and hopefully they like it.
After just 1 season at USF, the NFL likes Jason Pierre-Paul a lot, especially after his combine performance.
It helped me a lot. So I ran a 4.6, 4, I think. Right. They didn't expect me to run that, so I did. So it helped me a lot.
For Jason, it's very helpful because he hasn't played a lot of football. So the more times he's in front of teams, head coaches, general managers, he just blows them away. You know, he's a rare athlete, and he's going to be a dominating professional.
Driven to the turf by Pierre-Paul.
Kevin Patrick recruited Jason after 2 seasons at different junior colleges. He says he knew there was loads of potential in the defensive end, but even he didn't see him blossoming into an All-American in just 6 months.
I only played here 6 months and achieved a lot of goals here, so it wasn't really nothing. They say due to the fact I was only a 6-month player here, how do I think I'm ready for NFL? I just think I'm just ready, you know, just put me on the field and see what I produce.
Or they could just watch the 270-pound internet sensation do backflips.
3, 4, 5.
They said it was excellent. They really concerned about my backflips.
Have you been surprised how much publicity those have gotten?
Yes, it was just a game started off and it just went overboard. Blew up the charts.
He's just a very rare athlete. He can do some things. So I'm not just referring to backflips, but what he can do on a football field is really remarkable.
In Tampa, Travis Bell, 10 Connects.